Gutter Trash is a proud member of the Comics Podcast Network.
Hello! Welcome to Gutter Trash, episode 104, Mesmo Delivery. My name is Eric.
My name is Jason.
How goes it?
Excellent.
Really?
Feeling good?
Are you gonna?
Yeah.
Are you gonna talk in that Coneheads kind of way the entire episode?
No, I'm
Mass consumption?
mass
Or
consumption.
Consume mass quantities? I don't know.
That is a badass movie, but
I liked it.
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It's not art, it's the fucking Coneheads.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I really wish they would have had David Lynch direct it, though. You know?
Like he originally should have.
Yeah.
Was he in talks?
Mm-hmm. And Vince DeGallo was going to play Dan Aykroyd's character. It would have been so much better.
Yeah. You said Vincent Gallo, right?
Yeah, what did I say?
I don't know.
I think I said Vince DeGallo.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad I don't know that douchebag's name.
Right, yeah. I wanted to make a blowjob joke of some sort, but I didn't know if for sure that's who you were talking about. Yeah.
If I'm talking about anyone, you can make a blowjob joke about them, and it'll be applicable. I only talk about people who've had horrible blowjob experiences in their lives, caught on film. Some for the public and some for private use.
Right. Is there something you want to?
No.
Okay, alright.
Brown Bunny was awful.
I've never seen it. I never want to see it. Mostly because everyone I know has said that it's terrible.
It is. It's like blowjob scene aside.
Right.
It's still like just the entire thing is like self-gratifying for Vincent Gallo.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
Obviously the blowjob scene is.
Right, yeah.
But, like, the entire movie is so self-indulgent, pretentious bullshit.
Right.
It really is.
It really must be for you to go out and...
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
I'll fucking say that about, the guy who directed The Hangover,
It's pretentious bullshit. I can't believe a white tiger, really. No, I mean, it's like if this gives you an idea, it's like if Harmony Korine made a bad movie.
Right.
Yeah. That's what that movie is.
Yeah, I've yet to see any Harmony Korine movies.
I know, my next pick.
Okay. I know he's got a newish one out. It's called Trash Humpers.
Really?
Yeah.
On DVD?
I don't know if it's out on DVD or not. Sorry, excuse me. But,
You were humping the trash there.
Well, I was, but there's I've talked many a time about the website that I check out, Horror Movie a Day.
Oh.
Blogspot.com. He saw Trash Humpers. Apparently, it's a horror movie, but he said after seeing it, there's no possible way he could ever review it because he wouldn't have any clue how to begin.
Wow, that sounds like a challenge for us. Because we never have a clue how to begin, no matter how linear what we just watched. Wow.
But apparently it's about like a group of old people who basically just go out and...
Fucking the trash can?
well, they just go out and do a bunch of nasty shit.
Wow.
But they're all played by people wearing old people masks.
Huh. Like really fake rubber masks, or you're like,
Oh, yes.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was like
Halloween masks.
you know how in Jackass they do themselves up and like go do weird stuff like dressed as old people.
Oh, no, yeah, this...
Okay, this is like okay.
yeah.
Wow.
Otherwise, I don't know anything about that
Huh.
movie. And,
Well,
at the same time, as I said, I've never seen a Harmony Korine movie, and why should I start now?
Oh. Well, maybe for a future pick I'll think about that. Because I've enjoyed every movie I've seen by him. Especially Gummo. Man, I love Gummo.
just had no desire to do that.
Harmony
I don't know
Chlorine.
why. I don't know why. Probably because he seems like he's a pretentious douchebag.
Yeah, he's pretentious and he's like fried on drugs, but at the same time, like he does sort of like his movies. I mean, you can tell it's a Harmony Korine movie when you see it. So like, I respect that. Like he's got his own vision, even if it is like, sometimes retarded or high. You know?
Right.
But yeah, it doesn't seem like he just seems like a strange dude. Whereas Vincent Gallo seems like he was like the entire movie. Yeah, he was giving himself a blowjob when Chloe Sevigny wasn't.
Right.
For the entire film. So yeah,
I understand. I understand what you mean. I don't have a desire to see either of their movies. I have seen Harmony Korine interviewed, though, on David Letterman.
Oh my god, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
He's like, he just can't stop laughing.
Yeah.
If that's, I've seen 2 different times, and one time he just couldn't stop laughing. Is that the same one?
No. I don't want to say he gave a coherent interview. Right. But he was not laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe they had him back.
Yeah.
Like, it was sort of like when Charles Grodin goes on, only it wasn't a skit. It was just like this weird back and forth between him and Dave, and it just felt uncomfortable. But yeah, I always liked when he was on Letterman. I think he was on there when Julian Donkey Boy came out, I'm pretty sure.
No, when I saw him on there, it was when he was promoting Kids.
Oh wow, that was a really long time.
Yeah.
I didn't like Kids so much. I didn't know who he was though when I saw Kids, but
right.
Yeah, I didn't really like that one. It reminded me a lot of one of my friend's house that I used to hang out at. Seriously, like it just gave me the willies.
Right. What about before we came on here today? We were watching an episode of Breaking Bad. Did that remind you of anyone's house?
Not really.
Not entirely.
It was pretty dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was depressing. That little scene.
Yeah. I'm not going to elaborate, so I'm just going to say go out and watch Breaking Bad and figure it out, folks out there. If you haven't already watched Breaking Bad,
it's a great show.
It's really good. Here we are again, another week, nothing to talk about.
Let's see. Well, I haven't really done too much exciting, but
yeah, neither have
I. I've started my new. I'm trying to be healthier. This is my end of the year resolution instead of my New Year's resolution. Been eating a little healthier. I went on an 8-mile bike ride on Thursday night.
Oh.
I mean, the round trip was 8 miles, not like each way.
Right.
But that was fun. That was really cool. I rode out to Beaver Creek to that gazebo by the cemetery.
Right.
Hung out at the cemetery for a bit and then rode home. So that was good times. That's about it.
Right.
Ate a big salad.
Yeah.
Much to your chagrin.
Right. It was because you broke tradition.
Yeah.
We get together for drawing nights. You get off of work. You come over. We get some food from any variety of places.
Mm-hmm.
Usually like the same 4.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by variety. and we watch some television. Currently watching the current season of Dexter,
which is awesome.
And but when that's not on, we watch something else like a Breaking Bad.
Mm-hmm.
And we eat and we watch and then we draw, and then that's what we do. And that's not what we did yesterday because somebody decided he wanted a faggy salad.
It was a monkey wrench in the.
It was a spanner. Spanner in the works.
Wow. I think it should be our new tradition. We both just eat salads.
I'm fine with eating a salad, but you don't fucking go out and make your own salad and bring it over.
But
we have
cheaper.
to go get the salad together.
It's so much cheaper when you make your own salad. It probably cost me $5 to make that salad.
You can get a salad for $5 anywhere else.
Not that good though. Not with tempeh in it.
That's what I mean by faggy.
I'll accept faggy or hippie, whatever you'd rather.
Yeah, you kind of go hand in hand.
Whichever insult you'd rather toss around like a cheap whore. See, who's being offensive now? You. No whores listen to our show.
Yeah.
No. They're too busy sucking dick.
Yeah.
That's what they do. They're whores.
Exactly.
Oh.
Vincent
my God.
Gallows dick.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. His dick. Yeah, that didn't look like tempeh to me. Chorizo, if anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Spicy.
Spicy. He's dying, right? Dick Gallo. Pico de Gallo. That sounds amazing.
That is how that smelled. Yeah, I haven't not done a thing. I've just been miserable. Just life bullshit getting in the way.
Like monetary problems? Or?
Monetary problems, neighbor problems, girl problems, and that I don't have one. That's a problem.
Jay-Z said 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. So, he was saying that wasn't a problem.
Because he has like a 99.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I'm sure he does. Well, I went to the Beard Festival for a moment.
Oh, that's right. We talked about that last week. The Gem City
Gentlemen
of
the Gilded
Beard.
It's a lot of G's.
Huh?
It's a lot of G's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had their charity. You had a piece of artwork up for auction, and I heard tell that it sold pretty much immediately.
Yeah. I got there. I think it started at 7, and I got there like 7:30, and it already sold.
Yeah.
So I was pretty stoked.
I heard they made quite a bit of scratch.
Oh, yeah? Did they?
Something like $2,200.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And that's not even counting all of it. They still have they had charity donation bins placed at places. So
Well, yeah, because my drawing went for $1,600, so that means that they got at least $600 more.
Right.
Wow, that's great. I'm glad somebody else could help a little too. I don't want to carry it all on my back.
Well, it's not like you gave that money. I mean, you did essentially by drawing that piece of artwork,
right?
But that's all you did,
right? Yeah. Actually, I did. I put $5 in they had a food table where they had like pizza and subs and whatnot, and then like snacks. And I put $5 in the donation jar, and I took like a handful of peanuts and one pretzel stick and a couple of Cheez-Its.
Right.
So. I mean, they were tasty snacks.
Right.
But I did contribute to that.
You should have somehow put that all together to make yourself a fake beard.
Like a Cheez-It beard?
Yeah, and then enter yourself in the fake beard contest.
I would have felt a little out of place because everyone else was a lady in the fake beard contest.
Why would they be in the fake beard contest?
Because none of them had real beards. It was surprising.
Right.
They probably just had shaved right before.
If you're going to go to a beard contest, why would you shave?
I see. Ladies, use your noggins.
Bitches is stupid.
That's the moral of this episode. Oh, man. There's some good ones, though. Some good fake beards.
Yeah.
And some good real beards. There was
I can imagine.
A couple of old guys like a guy that said he'd been growing this white handlebar mustache since 1968,
right?
And it was crazy. It was like it curled up and went past his temples of his head.
That is 42 years with a mustache,
and you could tell. Yeah, I believed him. And there was a guy that had a Cthulhu beard with spiral arms and all the kinds of crazy waxed maneuvers.
Right,
it was impressive.
Well, I'm glad that they raised a lot of money. I'm glad that everyone seemed to have a really good time.
Yeah. Yeah, good for them.
Don't care.
Hopefully there's more next year. I'll grow more.
I was hanging out with the two of the gentlemen involved earlier today, and they were talking about plans for next year, possibly getting a bigger venue.
Ooh. Wow.
I suggested they should go for the convention center.
Wow.
To which they said, "Where's the convention center?" And then made mention of multiple convention centers, of which I don't think there are. I'm pretty sure there's only one.
I just know the one downtown.
Yeah. Dayton Convention Center? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Unless you can unless you consider like what's the giant expensive place downtown? Schuster Center. It's not a convention.
I don't think that's it's just a theater and a restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Go for it, gentlemen.
Go for it. Make a lot of money.
We should grow our beards out for next year.
Not going to at all. No. Yeah. No. No.
Yeah.
No.
Right.
You can go for it. Be a dirty, crazy-looking hippie.
See, it would take me forever to grow anything, and then by the time I got there, there'd be like 10 guys with twice as much beard, so I don't think I'm going to go for it.
Well, obviously, because they're still growing them from
Oh,
this
yeah.
year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they've been growing them for years.
But you got a good start on a beard.
I got a decent start. Yeah. I need to cultivate, though.
Yeah. I like to shave occasionally. I trim it up.
Like, completely gone?
I do that once in a while. Mostly just due to error.
Like, you're evening out and...
Yeah,
right.
Too much on one side, or, occasionally sometimes I'll see maybe what would it look like if I gave myself a Hitler stash. And then, well, yeah, I mean, obviously... Beyond the 2 minutes that exists, you can't do that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, if Michael Jordan can't pull one off, then...
Did he have one?
Oh, yes, he does.
Michael Jordan has a Hitler stash.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
The basketball player?
Yes.
This is news to me.
Yeah, he has himself a Hitler stash.
He's taking it back.
Sure. I could have sworn we've discussed this on the show
I think
before.
we have, yeah. Well, yeah, because Stephen, I think, of the gentleman, he had a chaplain, air quotes.
Right.
And, I don't think a lot of people thought it was a chaplain.
No.
But that's what he was going for. He apparently
sure.
likes the chaplain.
Sure. But yeah, so beards, money, auctions.
Yeah, that was pretty much
stuff. Yeah. I went to a place that is called Mendelssohn's here. It's a liquidation warehouse outlet thing. They basically just sell a bunch of crap.
It's kind of like a garage sale.
Yeah, kind of, but as if it were run by Leatherface.
Yeah, a really, really rich Leatherface. Because it's like, how many stories tall is this?
It's 3 stories, and they also have a separate building for like giant stuff.
Oh, right.
Like, well, I guess they have some giant stuff in the other building too, but this is for like, they have like showcases and like racks and shelves. And,
probably turbines and...
they might. They do have an entire wall full of mannequin parts. Because why not be super fucking creepy?
It is. I went there a couple years ago when I was building a robot costume for Halloween.
And you were just so you were building a robot. It's like, why haven't I seen this robot?
Hey, you haven't seen Chauncey? He's in the garage right now, shining my shoes. But they have so much just random weird like components and electrical parts that who knows what I mean like people that mechanics probably wouldn't know what half the shit is. I mean it's insane, like odd shaped like giant light bulbs, like comically huge light bulbs and gears and like gauges, because I bought gauges for the robot thing, like pressure gauges and like it's bizarre. It's if anyone's ever in Dayton, Ohio, you have to see Mendelssohn's. Like, forget the Air Force Museum. Go to Bonnet's bookstore and Mendelssohn's.
Yeah, Mendelssohn's is kind of like the Bonnet's of
crap.
It's a little bit better now that there's the ballpark across the street. But when there was nothing there, it was insanely creepy.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty much like on the edge of the river, and it's just surrounded by just empty warehouses.
Oh, it looks like a 200-year-old warehouse.
Yeah.
Piled floor to ceiling for Well, at least the 2 levels that you're allowed to look at.
Right, which is the first and third. There's that middle level, which you're not allowed on.
The elevator doesn't stop there.
Nope.
No.
And there's levels above it that you're also not allowed to go on.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. But, now that there's a ballpark there and you can see 2 comically huge baseballs just sitting on the sidewalk,
Yeah.
it kind of lightens up the area a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm trying to remember what I bought at Mendelssohn's other than the robot costume, because I've only been there 3 times ever, and
Right.
the last one was 5 years ago. But I think they actually had some comics there once, because it's sort of like closeouts go there, but it's the most bizarre selection of closeouts. You never know what even genre of stuff you're gonna find.
It's really you can go in there with kind of a vague idea of what you want to look for, but there's no guarantee that you're going to find it.
Oh, right.
Because I didn't find anything I was looking for.
Yeah. Like you can't go in there going, I need a red corduroy, vest.
Right.
But you can go in going, I want to build a robot.
Right. Yeah. They also have, I don't know if it was there when you were there, but they have a leather shop.
Ooh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's right when you walk in, it's off to the side and next to the ramp.
Okay.
And it's a place where you can buy leather coats, leather pants, leather overalls, leather chaps.
Whoa, sexy stuff? Or
No,
just
biker stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're saying bikers aren't sexy?
somewhere. Yeah. Only the ones who were at your beard convention yesterday.
Yeah, that guy he was adorable. Seriously, he was telling the story. He said, I think it was in the 1800s, his grandfather came over from, or maybe it was his great-grandfather, I don't know, came over from Australia, and he had a handlebar mustache, and he said, he saw pictures of him and said, when I'm old enough to grow my mustache, I'm going to do it. And so he grew it, and he was saying how when he started growing it, it wasn't in style, and now it's still not in style, but he felt like it was part of him, and it was just really cute. I don't even know because I left before they judged that contest, but I was like, that guy just won from that testimonial right there. Best facial hair.
Well, I wish him and everyone else with a beard luck.
Didn't mean to bring it back to the beard.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Just trying to find some sort of segue into the comic.
Oh.
I
think he was a biker. I mean, he may have been a trucker. I'm not really sure.
Well, speaking of truckers.
What's that?
We got Mesmo Delivery. A story about truckers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good place. Smooth.
Smooth as silk. That's what we are. Here you go, trash.
Yeah. Yeah. What happened? We're at least as smooth as chunky peanut butter. There's moments of smooth, but then you just accidentally chomp down on a gritty nut.
Right. Speaking of gritty nuts, Mesmo Delivery
by Rafael Gramba.
Published currently by Dark Horse Comics, previously by Ad House Books.
Yeah. Both fine publishers.
Yes, I own the copy by Ad House, the first printing, the rare printing,
much coveted
by
internet purchasers.
Yes,
eBay's buyers.
Hopefully. Yeah. Then there's this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm floundering. I'm lost. I don't know what to do here.
Oh, what for the
for any of this? Just
for Mesmo?
Yeah.
Where to start?
I want to talk, but we should. We read it.
I could interview about it. How about that?
Huh?
I just ask you questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Eric.
Yeah, Jason.
What made you pick up Mesmo Delivery, having probably been unfamiliar with this relatively unknown creator
at the time? I saw an article about it on either Comic Book Resources or Newsarama. They had, of course, preview pages of the artwork, and it was amazing-looking artwork. And then it just sort of came out eventually, and I just happened to to see it there at Ye Old Comic Shop.
No.
And my friend Jason was going to buy it, but I convinced him to let me purchase it instead.
Yeah.
And then history was made.
Man, that guy's probably kicking himself since this thing is worth $100 now. Whatever happened to that poor schmo? Is he under a bridge somewhere?
I think he may have killed himself. I'm not sure.
Well, good riddance to someone that doesn't recognize a gem when he sees it. Well, no, truth be told, he probably had to go out and buy the Dark Horse version and wait like a year to read it.
Well, I tried to let him read my copy at one point, but he just never got around to it and had it for like 6 months, and then he just gave it back to me.
He's probably a busy guy. Is he like a higher up a CEO somewhere?
Yeah, I believe he is in upper management.
Okay, well then, yeah, quandary solved. Yeah, the artwork is like he's in. I honestly think he's in that echelon with like the top comic artists, and this is the first thing I've ever seen by him.
Yeah, I agree.
It's scary good.
Yeah, and we talked about him quite a bit a couple weeks ago when we were just talking about Strange Tales.
Strange Tales, Wolverine story.
Yeah, his 8-page story, but this is a full, 60 pages? Maybe a little more?
Probably more than that even, yeah. I'd say, 58. Wow, and this is a graphic novel?
Yeah.
Fucking A!
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, are you saying that because you've done a 52-page graphic novel?
62.
Ooh,
62.
Nice.
I beat the grandpa. Of course, his is about 1,000 times cooler than mine. But you don't have to comment on that.
All right.
You don't have to lie.
I wasn't going to.
You were going to say more like 10,000.
I was just going to say that, I don't know what I was going to say, but you're right. He's so much better than you.
I know. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He's incredible. He's incredible. Yeah, it's like, I'm still interviewing. I'm supposed to be interviewing. Okay.
Whatever. We're having a conversation now. I'm into it. I'm ready.
His art is so fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
So fun.
His, everything I wish I could be.
And yeah, you can definitely, like, there's a quote on the back from Comic Book Resources where they compare him to, like, they say Basil Wolverton, Simon Bisley, and, I don't know, Frank Quitely.
Yeah.
And I can see all those in there.
Yeah.
But I also see, like, Paul Pope, Jeff Darrow, maybe Anders Nilsson. I mean, there's, like, so many, like, just bizarre, far-out artists that seems like he's tweaked something from.
Bit, yeah. And what's really weird is that I've seen, like, old drawings of his that he did back when he was just reading comics, when he was still trying to, like, break in and find his voice and his style.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a total 100% ripoff of Lionel Francis Hugh.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Which, I like that guy's art.
I enjoy his art as well, but you could not find two different artists.
No, not at all.
Two more different than you and Grandpa.
You talking about me? You still talking about my comic?
Yeah. Dude, you are terrible.
I thought you were talking about Francis Yu.
No, just you.
You is terrible.
Yeah,
that's improper.
You are terrible. You, Jason Young.
Oh, okay.
Awful.
Well, then now it all makes sense.
Yeah.
No more confusion. And, yeah, I mean, it is mind-blowingly detailed.
Yeah. It's well designed.
Oh, yeah. He's got such an eye.
Yeah. And, I mean, like, I love Jeff Darrow, but, sometimes his stuff gets cluttered and lost, and you can't tell what the fuck's going on sometimes.
Right.
That's never a problem in this.
Nope. Well, I guess he has I was reading his little biography today, and it said he's done animated films for, like, Coca-Cola, the Cartoon Network, and Nickelodeon, and Diesel, whoever Diesel is. I don't know if that's, like the, the fuel or, like, some sort of hip term for something, but, so then there. But, Yeah, I can totally see that he's got an eye for animation because his stuff is vivid and it moves. It's just alive.
Right.
It's very, very amazing.
I don't know what Diesel is. I know there's a clothing company, a hip clothing company called Diesel.
Oh, really?
Maybe
Maybe does logo type for them or
Who
something.
knows? Maybe it's something else entirely.
Ah.
I don't know. Maybe it's Vin Diesel.
Wow. That's possible.
Right. But anyway, you were saying something.
Oh, and I was just gushing over his incredible fucking artwork.
Yeah. I've joked numerous times about how Adam Hughes ruined my life, and just because his artwork is so good. Raphael Grandpa is like almost the opposite of that, where his art is so good that it actually does inspire me.
Yeah.
To try to get up to that level
because it's so much fun. It just looks like fun. It looks like he had a blast drawing every panel. There's just all these little lines, and it doesn't look like everything isn't super straight lines and symmetrical. It's just tons of
right.
time spent on it, but I don't know, more like he was having fun doing it instead of having to perfect it or something.
Right, yeah. And he does have that. He does have a lot of Frank Quietly feel to his work, which I also am very fond of myself, and of course all the other people that you mentioned as well here. It's just in. Then there's that weird scene where he's in the boxing ring and he's hallucinating, and there's all these weird animals and creatures surrounding the one character.
That is honestly, that is my favorite 2 pages from the book. It really is.
Yeah.
That scene is. It reminds me of what was it? Was it Trainspotting or Snatch? Somebody's boxing and they get knocked out and they fall underwater. That's Snatch, right?
It's probably Snatch. I haven't seen that in forever.
But yeah, it's so well put together, and it's like you're watching something that's moving and animated.
Right. Yeah. Just I mean, there's barely a story going on in this book, but totally worth it just for the art. I mean, that is 98% of the appeal of this book.
I'd say about more like 85 for me.
Really?
I think there's enough story where
the story is fun, but it's barely a story.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's more like
it's an excuse for a lot of fighting and a lot of violence,
right?
And just insane detail.
But at least the story does have enough mystery that you're like, what is going on here?
Right, yeah.
And then it sort of slows down in the middle. Well, I wouldn't say slows down, but it takes a break from the main story,
right?
Just because characters meet and they have their thing happen,
right.
But then it all ties itself up like some sort of Tales from the Crypt maybe story.
Yeah. I think he in his notes he talks about the Twilight Zone.
Okay.
So it's which Tales from the Crypt as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it even ends this isn't a spoiler. It even ends on this still frame that I can see this this crow is flying here, and I can see if I was watching a TV show of this, and the music would still keep going, but it would freeze frame
and
the credits and it blackens.
Yeah, kind of what it does there.
Yeah, it's almost like
like what we just said.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly what we just said.
I'm just trying to think of what they call this. What do they call those things? Storyboard. Okay. I was thinking storyboard. Oh my gosh. But wow, yeah. You're right though. It is inspiring good instead of
soul crushing.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It's not as intimidating for some reason, even though it's brilliant.
Right. And I mean, just every time I see his art anywhere, I'm just excited.
And has he done anything else, other than a couple pages or pinups or anything?
He is working on his next book, which is called Furry Water, which I think will be out next year.
Wow.
Dark Horse. miniseries.
Super cool.
Yeah. So that was Mesmo Delivery, everybody. Thanks. Good night.
I mean, yeah, there's not a lot of story to talk about. It's just fun.
Yeah.
You know, if you like seeing, blood and like there's some crazy camera angle shots, like during the fights when
it's 60% action. This book. I mean, it is a giant fight scene right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
By the two main characters, San Greco and Rufo.
And they're not fighting each other.
No, yeah. They're both truckers. San Greco is an aged Elvis impersonator, and Rufo is a gigantic baby man.
Yeah. He's an adorable baby man. And San Greco, to me, he looks more like Wolverine than Elvis.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Right. Well, the Elvis connection is clearly stated in the book. So,
yes.
Yeah. But there's some Wolverine, because, anyway. Let's see the book real quick. Because there is one part that I'm hoping maybe you can help me resolve.
Oh, yeah?
It's this pinup by Craig Thompson. No.
Seems out of place. You know, my roommate used to be a trucker, and he's never had any, stories quite as cool as this, where,
right.
teeth get stuck in your knuckle, or deals with the devil, or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Or, what?
The devil thing.
The devil thing, yeah. That was weird, too.
It was just... Is it just because such horrific things are happening that the devil is taking note and delighting?
I'm pretty sure that is my... Yeah, that's what I'm taking away from that.
Okay.
Because, there is a page where all of a sudden the devil is underground and he's licking his lips and wringing his hands after some majorly horrific things have just happened.
Yeah, well, because I was starting to think, I was like, maybe that's just exactly what that is, just like a cool shot,
right.
accentuating the violence, or is somehow all this part of a deal with the devil, maybe?
Right. Well, obviously, because, there's something going on that is never made clear with the package that's being delivered and what's in the back of the truck.
Right.
But, I think it's all sort of tied in. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe it was just a cool visual that he wanted to draw.
I think that's possible, yeah. He was like, I got this sweet drawing of the devil. I don't really know what to do with it. I don't know any metal bands.
Right.
I can
and then
sell
there's the two ads right in the middle of the book that are pretty awesome too.
Yeah. A very sweet old retro design.
Yeah.
Almost like sailor artwork from,
right.
100 years ago.
But the one thing that was getting me is on page 54.
Turn along with us if you have a copy.
Let's see here. Right. So Rufo wakes up after some things have happened.
He's had a bad time.
He has had a bad time. He's been in a fight and got knocked out despite being gigantic.
And baby-faced.
Who
would hit a baby-face? I wouldn't.
He picks up his trucker's cap, and he looks and he sees that he's got someone's tooth embedded in his knuckles. However...
There's an eyeball?
Yes. What is that?
I think that's from the girl that he punched. I think he punched her eye out. Because I went back and looked, and you don't see her eye coming out.
Right.
But it looks like... It's like a flashback, that panel, where it looks like her face that he's punching again. And
okay.
I think that's what it's saying.
Okay, so that is...
I think it's just...
It's a flashback of him punching that girl.
Yeah.
And that's her tooth in his knuckle.
I think so.
Okay, I got you.
Which is crazy because whenever he first enters the bar, that guy that calls himself Forceps, he's talking about picking a tooth out of his knuckle.
Right, yeah.
And I thought it was kind of a cool callback where Rufo's like, man, I've become one of them, because he seems kind of disheartened.
Alright. Yeah, it's the eyeball thing that got me. mostly, I'm going to say that, this is Raphael Grandpa, a fantastic artist, sure. But to him and other comic artists and aspiring comic artists, if you're going to have a flashback panel in the middle of a sequence of panels, make that panel look slightly different than the others.
Yeah, like the border of the panel or the color or something.
Yeah.
No, I agree. That was like the one stumbling block, but I kind of assumed it was a flashback because there's like two other scenes in the book that, where they sort of flashback to whoever is hiring the truckers.
Well, but those are like
they're
pages.
Yeah, they're done
dedicated to that,
Right.
But I mean, this is like dead center in the middle of like a strip of 8 panels.
Yeah, it is a little off-putting.
And also because I mean, like he sees the knuckle in his finger, he takes it out, and then he kind of like touches his head a little bit. So like I thought maybe like his eyeball was hanging out.
Oh, right.
And then he's like shoving it back in his head. And,
that could be too.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I totally was with you on that. I had to read that page a couple times.
Yeah.
Beautiful piece of work.
It really is. The sketches in the back are great too. The notes, the pinups by other artists are pretty awesome too.
Yeah, especially the Fabio Moon.
Yeah,
I think, or Fabio is that his name?
Fabio Moon.
Yeah, that one's my favorite. And I love those other artists too. I love Allred and
Craig Thompson, Eduardo Rizzo. Is there any other?
I think that was it. Yeah.
That was it. I also know that Grandpa has a blog dedicated to fan art for Mesmo delivery.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. We should do some.
You could go for it.
I'll do a Rufo.
All right. Maybe we could do a jam.
Oh, I'd do Rufo. You do
Jam
San
it up,
Greco.
bird.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
You said it's got pinups and sketches. I love the sketches. How bizarre some of them are.
Right, yeah.
He clearly just loves to draw. Clearly,
He does. And it shows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I was going to say that. The Fabio Moon pinup. He of course is in with that group of Fabio Moon, Gabriel Ba, Becky Cloonan, and Vasilis Lewis.
Yeah, they did. What was the book called?
Five.
Yeah.
And then of course everyone except for him were involved with Picsou that we reviewed. And I also realized that we have a lot of books drawn by Gabriel Ba and Fabio Moon.
Oh yeah, yeah, we have, haven't we? It's weird because I almost picked Casanova.
Yeah, I've been wanting to pick that for a while, but I stopped myself because we've done so many of his books.
Right.
And like Details finished up recently, or not Details, Day Tripper finished up recently.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought about picking that.
Yeah, I'd like to read that.
And of course, Details, he recently got that as a gift, so, we've done them so much already.
Right. That's funny. Do you have 5, or have you seen it?
I do not have 5. I would love to have a copy of 5.
Where does one get one? The internet, probably?
I guess. I've not been able to find one on the internet.
I tried to order it through Diamond before, and we couldn't get it. So.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I think like Becky Cloonan has like a merchandise website that has a link to them, but I think that was sold out, as well as some other stuff. But,
Yeah, I could see Raphael Grandpa being somebody that I go all nerdy and collect everything they do.
right, yeah.
I've got a handful of artists that, if they do a pinup, it's something I buy it.
Yeah. He's got that great Daredevil yellow pinup.
That's fucking awesome.
Like the Daredevil 500 or something like that. That was great.
And in the sweet yellow and black suit.
Yeah. Well, yellow and red.
Yeah. And then he did something in that issue of Hellblazer, like a short story.
Yeah. That I believe also had the devil in it.
What was it? Do you think he worships the devil?
I think he is the devil.
Oh.
You're not you. Never mind. You are not you.
Francis, you?
Little
Francis,
I'll tell you later. This one's for you, Joe.
Oh, right.
That's all I have to say right now.
I don't understand it. Is that some League Night thing that I'm
It is.
missing out on?
It is some late night thing.
Damn it.
Well,
yeah, on a scale of 1 to 10,
Raphael Grandpa?
this book,
This book? You give it a 9.
I'd say solid 8 or 9.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
least
Yeah,
9.
yeah.
Yeah, 9.
Raphael Grandpa, though, I give a 10 all the way.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I am really looking forward to Furry Water whenever that comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you that much right now, brother.
If anyone hasn't, don't feel like you have to rush out and buy this book because we're not salesmen.
No.
But at least fucking Google Raphael Grandpa
Seriously.
if you're not turned on to how fucking amazing his artwork is.
Right.
It's almost mind blowing.
Yeah. I would also seriously suggest that our friend Kurt Denz, if you do not know of Raphael Grandpa, you should check him out because you guys have a very similar style almost.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, just like a very nice attention to detail and love of detail.
Mm-hmm. Kurt Denz is also fucking awesome.
He is really awesome. Recently did a Shock Theater cover for myself and Matt Brassfield.
So good.
It's amazing.
In fact, fucking Raphael Grandpa, if you're listening and you haven't seen Kurt Denz's artwork,
fuck yeah,
Google that motherfucker.
Yeah, Punching Basement Art.
I'm sure he's not listening.
Probably not.
Do they get this in Sao Paulo? Or
they get this all over the world.
Oh my god, we're worldwide.
We are worldwide.
Wow.
It's the World Wide Web.
That's what WWE stands for.
Yeah.
I thought it was World Wrestling something.
No.
Wow. World Wrestling Wombats.
Vince McMahon changed that a long time ago.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's great, yeah.
So, yeah, you're totally right. Raphael Grandpa, if you are listening, which you're probably not, check out Kurt Denz's artwork.
Pungent basement art.
Yes, it's amazing.
Mm.
And also, Kurt, if you have time, just go ahead and check out Raphael Grandpa if you don't already know.
There's no D in Grandpa.
There's no.
It's Grandpa.
It's Grampa, and I believe there's an accent on one of those A's.
Just like in Pokemon.
Yes.
I think that's
gotta catch them all.
I love Pokemon.
I do not. Still have nightmares occasionally.
I had the one back in 98 or 99 when I was working behind the Pokemon counter. I literally had a fucking nightmare where Charizard was like the entire dream. It wasn't like I was walking into Charizard's lair or he was at Mavericks. The entire dream lasted a second, and it was just Charizard's face blowing fire onto me, and I woke up like seriously in a sweat, and I realized something was wrong with my life. that a job at a comic book shop can give you nightmares.
Right.
So that's the only time ever that's happened.
But yet you still work there.
Oh yeah. I made it through. I soldiered through it.
Yeah. I didn't. No, I did pretty much.
It wasn't the Pokemon, was it? That got you?
Huh?
Was it the Pokemon that got you? Made you stop working there?
No, I just was let go, as so many people are mysteriously let go on random occasions.
Okay.
And then replaced immediately with someone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
I believe I was replaced by Jeremy.
Jeremy that works there now?
Yeah.
Maybe he needed full-time.
Maybe. Could be.
It's lost in the evening.
Yeah. Anyway, let's take a break. Alright, we'll be back.
A little less conversation, a little more action, please. All this aggravation ain't satisfaction in me. A little more fight, a little less fun. A little less fight, a little more spark. Close your mouth and open up your heart and maybe satisfy me. Satisfy me, baby.
Hello, hello, hello.
I like your, you're like MCA. You always got the mic in your hand.
Yeah. What I should do is suspend the mics from the ceiling.
Yeah.
So that, we can just kind of...
Like a radio show.
Yeah. Because that's kind of what we are. We're a radio show.
Yeah, we could
Just awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could hold our fingers over our ears and, like, sing with our eyes closed.
Hell yeah. We are the world.
About the children, yeah. I love the children.
I don't.
Kids are awesome.
I hate kids.
You don't like kids?
I do not.
Any specific kids or just every kid?
Mostly every kid. I can make exceptions here and there.
Right.
But mostly every kid. Obviously, the ones with terrible, terrible parents are higher up on the list than those without.
Well, that's why they're bad kids. It's because they're parents. It's not even their fault.
Still, but there are kids who are just dicks anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I like my roommate has a kid. I've talked about it on the show 100 times, and you've met him.
Yeah.
I like him. He's fun.
Yeah.
He's fun to play with.
Yeah.
He likes Batman.
Right.
Yeah. So we watch Batman cartoons or chase each other with stuffed animals. And,
Right.
It's good times.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's cool.
All right.
Yeah. But I don't. There's like no kids in my family. Like I think everybody is either way older or they just never had kids.
Right.
So like I don't really know anyone between the ages of like 0 and 20 in my family.
Right. I've got nieces and nephews who are between my two brothers are, I believe their age range is 10 and 22. With some in between.
That's quite a gap.
Yeah. Well, there's 4, so, not really.
Right. Well, quite a spectrum, I should say.
Okay.
That's
there we go. Yeah.
I'm still mastering this English language. I was at Walmart today, and which is odd enough, but I was noticing they had a sign about all the plaid shirts on sale, and I asked Kathleen, I said, how come, something spelled P-A-I-D is pronounced paid, but you put that L and it's pronounced plaid instead of played.
Right.
What's wrong with our language?
I don't know, but plaid. That seems right to me.
But it's paid without the L.
Right.
So
paid.
So it'd be played when you put in the L.
No, because that's P-L-A-Y.
I know. Yeah, but oh man, it's like pay is P-A-Y and then paid is P-A-I-D.
And did Kathleen then punch you in the gut for asking such a stupid question?
And if I said, see, and like stay is A-Y, but whenever you stayed somewhere, it's E-D instead of I-D. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. There's no consistency to our language. It's like anarchy. It's anarchy. Spelling anarchy. That's what it is. No, she didn't punch me in the gut.
She should have. She should have.
I think she just, encouraged me. She was like, yeah.
That's too bad.
Yeah, she just played along. She was like, oh, yeah, that's funny. You're hilarious. Yeah.
So she is much more of a yes and person than I am, I guess.
She's
taken some improv classes.
Yeah.
I clearly have not.
She plays along. She's good people.
If you say so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know this
one. We were thinking about going to the movies today, but social
ask.
Huh?
I didn't ask.
Oh, well, no, I was just. Did you know social network is what we were thinking about seeing? I looked in the paper; it's not on anywhere.
Really?
Yeah,
because it's been out for like a month.
But it's not even on at the Danbury though.
Right? Yeah, because it's been out for like a month.
The Danbury should have it by now.
Good and gone. It's good and gone.
Well, no, the Danbury has still. I mean, they still have like. They still have like Toy Story 2 at the Danbury. They have really old movies though, like older than Social Network for sure. I forget what I saw there, but I was looking at the list and I was like, yeah, these are older than Social Network. Maybe is there a gap maybe between like whenever it leaves the green but goes to Danbury? Is there like a week or two, maybe? I don't know how that works. All I know is Harry Potter starts Friday.
Good for it. I've seen exactly one Harry Potter movie.
Me as well.
The first one. Watched it with my ex-girlfriend and her mom, I believe, on Thanksgiving Day.
Wow.
Back in like 2001 or 2002.
In the theater?
2002.
In the theater?
No. At my ex's mom's house. We had Domino's.
Ooh. See, I don't know.
Because that's what's for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Domino's.
Yeah, a little turkey pizza. Turkey stuffed crust. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not against Harry Potter or anything. I just haven't seen 2 through 6 or whatever they've done.
Right.
And I didn't enjoy the first one, but I've heard each one gets better and better as they go. So
Yeah. I just have no interest.
Yeah, it's like even if it is great, it's
Right.
not for me, I don't think.
And I read books of magic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
The Neil Gaiman?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah. Harry Potter before Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're bespectacled young magicians in training.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With pet owls. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wow. Whoa.
Yeah.
Expose. You heard it first on Gutter Trash.
I'm pretty sure.
Everyone's talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's on the internet, and I don't know about it.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I've, like I said, I read books of magic. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got what I need
Right.
out of that specific genre.
Yeah, it's just...
And mine had John Constantine and the Spectre in it, so,
Oh, what? See?
Yeah.
Maybe somebody should call Keanu Reeves and try to hook that up. Get him in the next movie. He is Constantine.
If you insist.
He's got he's got the look, he's got the accent. I mean, he's just spot on. No, I've never other than when I played Dungeons and Dragons in junior high, I've never really had any interest in anything with wizards or elves. Like even Lord of the Rings, which everyone says is the shit. I fell asleep or literally forced myself to fall asleep in the theater by the first one because I was having such a boring time. I was like, if I fall asleep, it'll probably be over faster. And then I never saw 2 or 3. And yeah, I've heard so many people basically give testimonials how those are, worth dying for in those movies.
They're not.
Yeah.
But there's no movie that's worth dying for. So,
Yeah.
I think I've said before that I've enjoyed those movies. They're really good movies. But if it's not your thing, don't.
I honestly couldn't even that first movie. As I was watching it, I was like, I can't even imagine that this could be done any better. I think they got all the right people for the jobs,
right?
But I still don't like it. It's just not. It's not my thing.
It's like I was hanging out at our friend's store, the Game Swamp, and there's a guy that works there by the name of Jonathan, who's kind of occasionally loudmouthed and obnoxious.
Jonathan?
I know. But he was just... let's put it this way. I was having a conversation with our friends Matt and Stephanie, and out of nowhere, without any provocation, Jonathan just says, "Do you know that they're making a family circus movie?"
I kind of like that about Jonathan, though.
Yeah. And he then went on this little mini jaunt about how he's going to organize a boycott against that movie, and that he's going to make sure that he's going to protest against the movie. And I was like, why? And he's like, well, because it's fucking awful. I was like, yeah, but it's not for you.
Right, yeah. It's for older ladies.
Yeah.
Younger kids.
Right. I mean, yeah, Family Circus is terrible. Not for you.
I'm sure my mom will ask me to pick it up for her from the library on DVD.
Yeah.
And I will.
Yeah.
Probably,
will you watch it with her?
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's not for you.
All right.
Yeah. And, I mean, I'm guilty of the occasional nerd rage. You know, I know that about me, and I'm not proud of it. But, you know, more times than not, I'm pretty aware of things that just aren't for me.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and they never will be. A Brown Bunny, any movie by Harmony Korine, those aren't for me.
Mm-hmm.
Family Circus, Marmaduke, Harry Potter, not for me.
Exactly. I think I finally came to terms with the new Indiana Jones movie. It's not for 33-year-old Jason. It's for 12-year-old Jason.
Yeah.
I would have loved it.
Yeah,
And it's probably no worse than the first three, but
it isn't.
I just have a super nostalgia for those.
Right.
And I forgive things about them that I wouldn't forgive in one made today.
Right.
You know?
That's what I've been saying all along. Way to join me.
I feel like Luke Skywalker in the Dark Empire.
Yeah. But I also, still really enjoyed the last Indiana Jones because I was able to.
You're an idiot. That movie was shit. Sorry. Just kind of came back for a second.
That's all right.
I'm still working on it.
All right, it's fine.
Yeah.
Push through.
Yeah.
Maybe do you need to call your sponsor?
Yeah. I'll just go home and play with Chauncey the robot in my garage, and I'll feel much better.
Still really upset that you never introduced me to Chauncey.
I'll clue you in next
All
time
right,
he's
all
here.
right.
Next time he's out in the town, I'll have him stop by. He delivers sandwiches to wherever I'm at.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have him do that sometime over here.
I could,
No, only for me. But, I mean, you can watch it happen.
but, I mean, could you have him bring you 2 sandwiches and then you just give me the other?
No, he just kind of does it just for me. I'm kind of his buddy.
Oh, yeah, but, I mean, you'll just...
I'm his master. I don't want him to start thinking everyone else is his master.
Well, no, but you'll just say, hey, Chauncey, bring
Right.
me 2 sandwiches.
Then he'll start to worry about my weight. It'll be like he'll change my exercise regime. Like, it's just kind of...
Well, you are trying to get healthier.
Not by eating 2 sandwiches.
No, but...
He's smarter than us, all right? He's a robot. This is artificial intelligence we're talking about. He can see through anything. He probably even knows we're talking about it right now. Damn it. He's probably done with me.
I'm sorry.
He says, he does think humans taste like bacon. Where did you see that on? And can you tell that
it was
story?
on a website called Topless Robot. They linked from, I think, a Wired article. The Japanese have invented a robot that can discern the flavors of things. And during the press conference for the introduction of this robot, a journalist went up and put his hand in the robot's mouth, and the robot said it tasted like bacon. And then a cameraman followed suit and put his hand in the robot's mouth, and the robot said it tasted like prosciutto ham.
Wow. You think maybe they had eaten those foods recently and it, like, identifies the...
I'm honestly more thinking along the lines that humans evolved from pigs.
Yeah. And the robot was hungry.
Yes.
Wow.
And, we are pork.
Wow. We're the other white meat.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that's
are.
cool. Well, yeah, that's just mildly alarming. That robots think that we taste like bacon, and we're building them. Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm gonna go home and dismantle Chauncey.
He probably for the best. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, if he's smart enough to bring you sandwiches,
Mhm.
then, I mean, he's smart enough
Oh my
to
God.
start Armageddon.
What if he's just fattening me up? Because he won't bring me anything else other than foodstuffs.
Yeah,
Damn it.
Could be.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
I'm like Dr. Frankenstein. I've built my own demise. Oh, jeez. Dr. Frankenstein was a great movie. I don't know. I was trying to segue into the movie. But,
I don't know. Are we done?
I don't know. What time is it?
I don't know.
Are we going long?
I feel like we just started the segment.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I guess we can
No,
go.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm thirsty. I could go for a beverage or something. I
Right.
just, I'm good with quitting.
You're good with who?
Quitting.
Quitting, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any other stories? Anything you wanted to mention in the show?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah.
So, pick a movie.
Frankenstein was a good movie, but that's not the movie I'm picking. We're going to watch...
I love to guess, even though I'm always wrong.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Give
Give me a clue. Give me a hint.
Okay, there is a city and a color in the title. 2-word title of a movie.
A 2-word title, city and color.
And the color is plural.
Color is plural.
Take your guesses, everyone. City and plural color. In that order. City, then color, but plural version of the color.
Miami Blues.
That's it. Good.
Really?
You are good. Wow. That was not any sort of trickery.
That
we have
for
never met each other before this moment. Thanks for playing. Wow. Okay.
All right.
Is that cool?
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess.
Wow. Good job. How did you, what? Have I talked about that before?
No.
I thought maybe I mentioned I was going to pick it eventually.
No.
It's on my list of things to pick. So. Sweet. Miami Blues with Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
Jennifer Jason Leigh and some other guy. Who I've seen in movies, but he's
Alec
that
Baldwin's chest hair.
Yeah, it's the guy. He's in mostly, he co-stars with Alec Baldwin usually.
He is hilarious on 30 Rock.
Really? Yeah. Really, I haven't seen him. The chest hair.
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin, kind of iffy.
All right. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Not thrilled, but sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not vetoing.
Sweet.
I'm not actively campaigning against it.
It's just so much work. I mean,
campaign for like 6 months.
Oh.
I mean, really, when you come down to it, half of the term is spent campaigning.
Right.
You know, and when are they actually getting to the work?
They never do.
They're just screwing the American people.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Now I'm depressed. Miami Blues next week.
Good night.
All right.
Hey.
See you guys later.
You can subscribe to Gutter Trash at iTunes or directly at guttertrash.net. If you go to iTunes, please leave us a review. You can email us at eric@guttertrash.net or jason@guttertrash.net. For more info, you can find us on Facebook. Or you can go to seanborn.net or buyerbeware.guttertrash.net. Listen to our sister podcast, League Night, at league.guttertrash.net. Thank you for listening. Until next time.